It's not bartender. What the fuck is spicy?
Only if I can have your number. Pisses me off. Don't come up to my bar. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do things that you shouldn't say to a bartender. Most of these aren't going to be gender specific. Some of them will be. I'm going to say it from a female's perspective, but they can happen to like either gender, just like who's bartending in general. I do want to explain that I also worked at a bowling alley bar, so it'll be a little different. You're going to hear different things if you work at like full-on bar or in a strip club bar or anywhere. Everywhere is just a little bit different. If you're looking to get into bartending, these are some things that you can prepare for. I also want to explain I am now a manager at the bowling alley, so I don't do as much bartending. I did make this list when I was full-time bartending, but let's just get started. I do have everything on my phone, so I'm just gonna go off. But the first thing I have is when people tap their card, and I mean like go at it. So if there's a lot of people and you're at one side and you sit there just tapping your card, I promise you I'm going to avoid making contact with you because that shit pisses me off, okay? It's so annoying. Like, you can see it's just me back here and there's 27 of you. It's gonna be a minute before I get to you. So don't tap your card because I promise you're not gonna get as good service if you would have just waited there quietly. If you're impatient, you shouldn't go to a bar. Something that kind of goes with it that some people do is I'll be helping somebody and someone will say their order. If you do that, I'm not gonna take your order. Like, I'm not gonna remember it on purpose. Sorry. They'll say their order and then like throw their money down as if I'm going to just stop what I'm doing and just go to the money. The biggest thing is you do work for tips as a bartender most of the time. People think that's what you're like going for the whole time, is you just want to make the tip. But I'm not gonna stop helping somebody because you just threw down money. No, that's just so rude to me and the person getting served. So the next one is one that pisses me off so badly. So as a bartender, you learn how to pour a shot. Now there's a certain amount that you are allowed to pour before it becomes overpouring, which if you overpour, you get fired as a bartender for it because that hurts the company. And there's a bunch of that. If you want to know all of that, just go ask. Okay, I'm not gonna get into all that. You're not allowed to overpour and you're not allowed to underpour. So we get taught, obviously, how to do it right. So when people come up and say, can you make it good? Can you not follow the rule book? I've gotten before. Don't hold back. Make it spicy. Like,
What the fuck is spicy?
just keep in mind when you ask these things to a bartender, you are risking their job over it, and two, they're not gonna do it. You go out of your way while I'm pouring your shot to ask me to give you more, it's not gonna happen. I will literally take, we have these like little measure things for a shot and like a half a shot for some of our mixed drinks, and when you start to learn before you can freehand, I will take the little measuring thing up to you with your glass and pour it in front of you, showing you I'm making a shot. I don't hold back, I really don't. So don't ask me that. So how I'm gonna phrase this next one is kind of specific to the fact that I work at a bowling alley, but it can happen in other. If you're a league bowler at our bowling alley, meaning you just go on a regular league, you get a discount within bowling and the snack bar. And sometimes, because the bar and snack bar are right by each other, people will also order from the snack bar. So I simply ask to look them up in the system for their phone number. I'm not flirting with you, asking for your discount. I remember one time this guy like got really bad with it, so I just didn't give him the discount. I was like, fine then, you can pay full price. It's not flirting. I'm not asking for your number. And the other thing is, in return, people will be like, oh, only if I can have your number. And I'm like, all right, fine, I don't want your number, you're not getting a discount. It's only happened a few times with that, honestly. Really fucking annoying, because no, not flirting with you. Happily taken. By Mark Weekly. Oh, this next one. So what I hate is being called honey, gorgeous, sweetie. Don't call me that. I don't even think I need to explain it. I just hate being called those things. Even my fiance, like, I only like if he calls me like babe or baby. Not even baby. That one, no, just babe. Sweetie and gorgeous and stuff. It just, no. Don't do it. I don't like it. The other thing I just thought about that's not on this list that I do get a lot, which I feel like happens in like any retail job, is, oh, put on a smile today. Why aren't you smiling? Shouldn't you look happy? You just saying that pissed me off more. I have a resting bitch face and I know it. I don't care. If you don't like it, don't come up to my bar. So this other one I asked because this happened to me once, but I asked other people that like bartend, because I was, at this point, I was a full-time bartender, like I said when I wrote this. People have asked me like, what's your other job? What else do you do? Now there's some people that fully want to be bartenders and do amazing work with it, because let me tell you, I'm not that great, okay? To be fair, I started in a bowling alley, so like give me a bit of a break. But don't ask that. I feel like if I, like, even when I was full-time and I wasn't like fantastic at it, it still like kind of hurt when people ask me that, because you really could make a career out of bartending if you really wanted to, and there's some people that do. So don't ask that. That's just rude. And the last thing I have on this list is when people yell at me. Okay, now not just like, oh, they're mad, they're yelling at you. When they like, for example, if I'm in the snack bar helping for a minute and they yell like, bartender, 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 like, I have a name.
It's not bartender.
And if you call at me, I'm not coming over. I've been whistled at before too. Don't whistle, don't yell towards, don't do anything. Like, I hate when you go to grab something and it's not what they ordered, because you're like taking more than one order, and they start barking at you. I'm like, I'm not your servant. If you want alcohol, you go and treat the bartender nice. That's how it goes. Alright guys, so that's everything I have listed from when I was full-time bartending. If there's anything I missed, put them down in the comments, because I know there's so many that probably happened without me like remembering them. Because let me tell you, being a bartender, whether you're male or female, you get a lot of this crap because you're dealing with people with alcohol. Like, people on food is something, but like add that times 10 is people with alcohol. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. That means I should make more related to bartending videos, and feel free to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.